Stansted Airport. I'm heading to Edinburgh Yarn Festival. I'm at the airport about 3 hours early, which is way too early. But Andrew had some other errands to run, so I've been pottering around and kind of doing some people watching. Of course, I've got my knitting. For the first time, I've decided to take a single knitting project, and I figure I can buy needles and I can buy yarn while I'm there. So I'll be surprising myself and picking something new while I'm there. I've grabbed a quick coffee and an almond croissant with sugar dust everywhere. I've got about 45 minutes before I can even drop off my bag, so I'm going to take it easy and have a look around. The Edinburgh Yarn Festival is held over 2 days, Friday and Saturday. I'll be there for both days, and tonight is the knit night for everyone who arrives early, because a lot of people are coming from out of town. In fact, it's my first visit to Edinburgh, so I'm hoping I can sneak off and go look at something nice and Scottish somewhere. So the project I've cast on for the trip, I posted on Instagram. I was struggling to pick colours, so it was between the Rose Hip and the Wink colorways, both of which are Hedgehog Fibers club yarns, and Rose Hip one. It's actually a lot brighter than it looked last night in artificial light when I was winding it. But I think it should be really nice and lively, and it's a nice easy project where I don't really have to think about the pattern. It's a 8-row repeat, very easy. Once you've done it 2-3 times, you're good. And I gave away my previous one to my aunt, who had just started knitting, and in fact she'll be joining me in Edinburgh as well. So it should be in good company.
This is an important announcement from Stansted Airport. Avoid delays, don't risk missing your flight or losing your belongings. Items including mascaras, lip gloss, gels, paste, creams, aerosols, and liquids.
The escape lounge, well, at least they realize that people want to get out of here. It's kind of crowded in here. Security took a solid hour. I wish people stopped trying to get water bottles through. You're not going to get away with it, and you're just going to slow everyone down. So pretty much took an hour to get through. Now I'm going to go grab some lunch at Itsu, kind of just there. Lesson learned, always put your wallet in the same place. I just had a little bit of a panic because during security they put my bag back through, and just as I went to pay for my sushi I couldn't find my wallet. It turns out I'd just put it in a different pocket, but I had a moment where I was really worried because they took the bag out of my sight, which I really hate. The gate opens in about 10 minutes. I wonder if I'll find any knitters at the gate for Edinburgh. And so we go to gate 86, that way. At least it's a nice day to be walking outside.
Afternoon, welcome on board. Hello.
It's a good thing I'm short.
A very warm welcome to those passengers just joining us now on board this easyJet flight departing for Edinburgh. If you do, I should please continue making your way towards your allocated seat. The seat number is on your boarding pass.
Exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and brace position.
So I've made it to the apartment. I had a really lovely taxi driver. He gave me a full rundown of where I can find what, where to go for the best food, which places to avoid. And it was a really quick journey from the airport as well, which is great. So I'm now just awaiting my mum and my aunt Danielle, who are trying to find the apartment and having some level of map failure. We've got an absolutely gorgeous apartment. It's not the greatest view in that everything's in construction, but we do have narrowboats and the sunset, so I'm pretty happy with this. For those who wondered, I took my knitting on board. It was an EasyJet flight leaving from Stansted, and neither the airport people or the EasyJet people had any issues. They didn't even look at my knitting. I would say, generally speaking, I think you're pretty safe to travel with your knitting. Smaller needles, a project that's already on the go, and something like the Knit Picks needles where you can take off the needles off the circular and just put the little stoppers is probably your best bet, because worst case scenario, if somebody were to say, no, actually you can't travel with your knitting, it's not too bad because you can put the stoppers, okay, so you lose your needles, but you can replace those and at least your project isn't lost. Talking about lost, where's my mum? They should be crossing right over there. Why aren't they there? And that's just a few of the knitters. The whole downstairs is full as well.